With the advent of the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, it's good to take a look back at how the entire series got started. In 1975, Shotaro Ishinomori created a team of 5 warriors who fought for truth and justice, thus creating the first Super Sentai team, Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger. Though the name Super Sentai wouldn't be used until the release of Battle Fever J in 1979. Super Sentai has been a household name ever since, though there are some that we here in the West never knew. In fact, our first introduction to the Super Sentai series was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was adapted from Super Sentai's KYORYU Sentai ZYURANGER, which was the 16th Super Sentai team to be released in Japan. I could go on and on about the different Super Sentai teams throughout the years, but this is a top 10 list. This is Steve with NerdMake, and I took to the internet to gather all the information I could to bring you the top 10 Super Sentai teams as voted by the fans. Just as a note before we get started, the synopsis for each series will say a certain number of main cast but show more Rangers. They always end up finding more Rangers along their adventures, it's generally a given at this point. Also, spoiler warning. Number 10. RESSHA Sentai TOQGER. This Super Sentai series is among the newest on the list, being the 38th Super Sentai team to be released in Japan, first airing on February 16, 2014. TOQGER is about a group of 5 young people who travel on the Rainbow Line, but in their travels they'll often arrive at a station to find it's been overrun by the evil Shadow Line. The 5 can't remember anything beyond their childhoods, but they know there are lost trains out there that need to be recovered. The TOQGERs consist of Right Suzuki, the red Tokyu 1 Go, Haru Tokushiki, the blue Tokyu 2 Go, Mio Natsumi, the yellow Tokyu 3 Go, Hikari no Nomura, the green Tokyu 4 Go, Kagura Izumi, the pink Tokyu 5 Go, Akira Nijino, the orange Tokyu 6 Go, and Conductor, the purple Tokyu 7 Go. Number 9. ZYUDIN Sentai KYORYU. The 37th Sentai team is best known in the West as Power Rangers Dino Charge and Super Dino Charge. First airing on February 17, 2013, this series brings back the bygone days of dinosaur transformations from ZYURANGER and ABBA Ranger, or as we knew them in the West as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Power Rangers Dino Thunder. KYORYU follows a team of 5 heroes as they fight to prevent the mass extinction of humanity at the hands of the Daboth army and their leader, Daboth. The KYORYU consist of Daigo Kiryu, KYORYU Red, Ian Yorkland, KYORYU Black, Nobuharu Udo, KYORYU Blue, Soji Rippukan, KYORYU Green, Amy Yuzuki, KYORYU Pink, Utsutsemi Maru, KYORYU Gold, Ramirez, KYORYU Cyan, Tessai, KYORYU Gray, Dr. Ulshade, KYORYU Violet, and Wise God Torin, KYORYU Silver. Number 8. KYORYU Sentai ZYURANGER. This is probably the most well-known Sentai series here in the West, as it's the series we all know as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We know the story from the Western version of ZYURANGER. The evil Rita Repulsa and her goons are freed after 10,000 years, and it's time to conquer Earth, but a group of 5 teenagers with attitude are chosen to stop her. In ZYURANGER, the evil witch Bandora waged war with the dinosaurs that humanity coexisted with to avenge the death of her son Kai. Selling her soul to Dai Satan gave her incredible power, and it took the Guardian Beast to seal her away on planet Nemesis. Many years in the future, planet Nemesis is returned to Earth's orbit, and a group of astronauts accidentally free her. The mysterious sage Barza then retreated to his underground lair and revived the 5 holy warriors of justice, who are in suspended animation, to fight against her and her Dora monsters. The 5 must now combat evil and learn how to cope with our modern year of 1992. The team consists of Geki, the red Tyranno Ranger, Goshi, the black Mammoth Ranger, Dan, the blue Tricera Ranger, Boy, the yellow Tiger Ranger, Mei, the pink Terra Ranger, and Burai, the green Dragon Ranger. Number 7. Gekiso Sentai Car Ranger. The 20th Super Sentai Team was the basis in the West for Power Rangers Turbo. The series first aired on March 1st, 1996, and follows 5 workers from the Pegasus Garage who possess a latent ability called car magic. Yes, I'm serious. Their car magic is directly bound to one of 5 car constellations, and these constellations are their dream cars that they want to build for themselves. With the help of a young alien named Dapu from Planet Hazard, they must work together to save Earth from being destroyed by the universal reckless driving tribe Bozak, whether they want to or not. The Car Rangers consist of Kyosuke Genai, the Red Racer, Naoki Domon, the Blue Racer, Minoru Usugi, the Green Racer, Natsumi Shinohara, the Yellow Racer, Yoko Yagami, the Pink Racer, Radietta Fanbelt, the White Racer, Signalman, and VRV Master. Number 6. Choujin Sentai Jetman. The 15th Super Sentai Team first aired on February 15th, 1991, and was the last Super Sentai to not be adapted into a Power Rangers series until TOQGER and Go Busters. Jetman drew inspiration from the Tatsunoko anime Science Ninja Team Gatchaman, and after its original run was over, it spawned a non-canon manga sequel, Choujin Sentai Jetman Toki wo Kakete, which was set 5 years after the original series. This series made changes to the prior Super Sentai formula, adding romance drama and containing scenes of blood, graphic violence, smoking, and alcohol use. It follows 2 survivors of an attack on the Earthship by the evil forces of Viram. The Earthship scientists developed technology that gave its subjects superhuman power called Birdonic Waves. After the Earthship destruction, the 4 Birdonic Waves that were meant for officials on the ship were sent to Earth, hitting 4 civilians. These civilians, along with one of the survivors, became the Jetmen and must work together to stop Viram from conquering our dimension. The Jetmen consist of Ryu Tendo, the Red Hawk, Gaiyuki, the Black Condor, Raita Oishi, the Yellow Owl, Kaori Rokumekan, the White Swan, and Ako Hayasaka, the Blue Swallow. Number 5. Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. The 33rd Sentai Team is what we know in the West as Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai. First airing on February 15, 2009, the series follows the retainers of Takeru Shiba, the 18th Shiba clan leader, who must fight against the Gedoshu, creatures from the underworld, and their leader Dukoku Chimatsuri, and prevent them from flooding the world with the water from the Sanzu River of the underworld. The Shinkengers consist of Takeru Shiba and Kaoru Shiba, Shinken Red, Ryunosuke Ikenami, Shinken Blue, Mako Shiraishi, Shinken Pink, Chiaki Tani, Shinken Green, Kotoha Hanaori, Shinken Yellow, and Gento Umemori, Shinken Gold. Number 4. Mirai Sentai Time Ranger. This series first aired on February 13th, 2000 and was the basis for Power Rangers Time Force, and was also the 24th Sentai Team. In the 30th century, time travels become illegal because people never listen to the rules about not causing time paradoxes. So, there exists a police force known as the Time Protection Department to make sure that no one does that again. However, 4 new recruits are tricked into letting a villain known as Don Dolnero and his gang travel to the 20th century to commit a long list of crimes. The 4 cadets pursue him but run into a problem. They can't properly handle the threat and become Time Rangers without a 5th member. So, they Shanghai a modern-day martial artist into joining them so they can transform, and now they all fight together to protect the timeline. The Time Rangers consist of Tatsuya Asami, Time Red, Yuri, Time Pink, Ayase, Time Blue, Domon, Time Yellow, Sion, Time Green, and Naoto Takizawa, Time Fire. Number 3. GOGO Sentai BOUKENGER. Let's bring this list into overdrive with the 30th Super Sentai Team. This series was used for the basis of Power Rangers Operation Overdrive and aired February 19, 2006. When powerful relics known as Precious begin to appear all around the world, it's only a matter of time before someone tries to use them for evil. Those someones are the negative syndicates. Luckily, the SGS, or Search Guard Successor Foundation, has developed their own Spec Ops team to protect and secure the precious. They are the BOUKENGERs. BOUKENGERs consist of Satoru Akashi, Bouken Red, Masumi Inuo, Bouken Black, Sota Mogami, Bouken Blue, Natsuki Mamiya, Bouken Yellow, Sakura Nishihori, Bouken Pink, and Eiji Takaoka, Bouken Silver. Number 2. Gosei Sentai DAIRANGER. Remember that time the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers got mythical beasts to replace their Dinozords? Well, this is where that came from. The 17th Super Sentai team was the basis for Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and aired February 11th, 1993. Unlike its Western counterpart, DAIRANGER had a completely different set of Rangers to fill those suits. Over 8,000 years ago, the Dao civilization in southern China flourished, consisting of 3 tribes, the Dai, the Shura, and the Gorma, and the 3 lived in harmony. Of course, that couldn't last. The Gorma tribe tried to take over the entire empire and started a war. The mythical Chi beasts rose to stop the Gorma, and at the same time, 5 Dai warriors found their Chi had grown strong enough to control the mythical Chi beasts. After both the Dai and the Gorma tribe disappeared, the war ended. Now, in 1993, the Gorma tribe once again rises to conquer the world, but Master Kaku has assembled a team of 5 youths with high levels of Chi to fight against the threat. Thus, they became the DAIRANGERs of the present era. The DAIRANGERs consist of Ryo, the red Ryu Ranger, Daigo, the green Shishi Ranger, Shoji, the blue Tenma Ranger, Kazu, the yellow Kirin Ranger, Rin, the pink Ho-Ho Ranger, and Ko, the white Kiba Ranger. Number 1. Kaizoku Sentai GOKENGER. Our number 1 spot goes to a team that consists of every Ranger that ever existed, and is the 35th Super Sentai team. This team of space pirates has taken our top spot and was the basis for Power Rangers Super Mega Force. It first aired on February 13th, 2011. The GOKENGERs use the quote-unquote lost powers of the previous 34 Sentai teams to fight against the Universal Empire Zangiak, whose first wave of invasion forces were defeated by the previous Sentai teams. The Zangiak have invaded the Earth once more, and the GOKENGERs must visit the past 34 teams to obtain more power and fight against them while continuing their quest to find the greatest treasure in the universe. The GOKENGER crew consists of Captain Marvelous, Gokai Red, Joe Gibken, Gokai Blue, Luca Milfi, Gokai Yellow, Don DeGoyer, Gokai Green, Ahim De Famil, Gokai Pink, and Guy Ikari, Gokai Silver. And that's gonna wrap up this top 10 list. I'll be doing another one at some point dedicated to Kamen Rider. If you'd like to participate in helping me gather data about that, follow our Twitter and our Facebook, or leave a comment below with your favorite writer. Also, leave a comment if you saw or didn't see your favorite Super Sentai team, and what you thought about the list. If you're new to the channel, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button to join the NerdMake Nerds, hit that little bell to get notified whenever we upload, and I'll catch you guys later. This is Steve with NerdMake, signing out.